Hi students, Mr. Minnick helping my current honors Java students here at YMSing learn how to integrate their jGRASP IDE with one way to use the GitHub website. We'll be using it in other more advanced ways later in the semester, but this is a start. So first I encourage you to make an account at GitHub, and I did that as a student. I pretended that my name was Minnick Demo, my username, so I'm going to visit my online location. I'm currently logged in as Minnick Demo, and I'm going to create a new repository, a place to put a Java project. One project is going to go into this one repo, as we call it. So I'm going to go over here to repositories, and I already have one for something else. Ignore that one right there, but I'm going to click New so that I have two repos in this account at Minnick Demo. I'm going to name this Hello World because that's going to be the name of the Java project. I may or may not add the word project to it because maybe I'm doing like a vocab assignment for like Unit 6. So maybe that repo would be Unit 6 vocab. Maybe I'm doing personal stuff. I'm keeping track of like my fantasy football stuff. So I make a repo named that. So in this case, it's going to be the name of project. And I don't like to put spaces because hyphens end up going in, and I just don't like that to take up the blank spaces. There's the name of the repo. I'm going to make it public. You have to pay to have private abilities, which I did, but my students probably don't. In this case, even though it's good practice to put a README in, I'm not putting a README. But I am going to use a git ignore, and I'm going to scroll down here to Java. Since this is going to be a Java project, maybe in a later video I'll explain the importance of doing this, but for now we're just going to do that. For now I'm not going to like add a license, but you could do that if that excites you. Okay, I'm going to click Create Repo. So now I have a place on GitHub where I can back up or edit and upgrade and change and do source control on different versions of this Hello World project. So I'm going to resize this window and just keep it over here for now. Now I'm sliding over to my software that's installed on this the hard drive of this computer, whether it's a home computer or a computer here at work. I'm going to quickly create a new project, which we've already covered this in other videos. The way we do it here at YMSing right now is we type the name of the project there. We do this, and we make sure it's in what we call our workspace. That's my workspace. I click Next. I'm going to take all these free folders. I like that. And then I click Next and Create. So now I have a project, which is currently the open project. I'm going to add to that project a blank Java file. I'm going to type in Hello World. So I finished typing in the Hello World source file. I'm quickly compiling it to make sure it has no compile errors, but I do have to save it first. So I'm making sure that it's saved and added to the project previously named Hello World. It's in the source SRC folder. That's what jGRASP does. That's just nice organization. It compiles with no errors. It executes with no errors. There, it worked. And now I'm ready to save it to GitHub. I should probably close jGRASP, but I do know that this file is saved. So I'm quickly going to go over here to my Mac Finder. I found the project. You know, the project is in my workspace. Sorry about that. See, it's in my workspace, the folder named Hello World. Source files are always put by jGRASP, at least, in a folder when you create projects the way we do it here. It puts your source files in a folder called source, and there is the source file. So I'm going to drag it manually into the open repo that I made named Hello World. And it was just placed there. Yep, there it is. So it was accomplished. I could now close jGRASP and work on it another day, but let's pretend that I'm at home and jGRASP is closed and there is no open project in jGRASP at home. I would need to make a blank project at at home. But from GitHub, as long as I'm logged in, oh, I didn't commit the change yet. Sorry about that, it wasn't finished yet. After dragging it in here to this window as a file, I need to say, this was the initial version of this Hello World project. And I worked on it. I'm just going to put a little description. You don't have to fill this in. I worked on it in class on April 4th, 2018. And I am going to commit that file and add it to the master branch by clicking commit changes. And now it's in GitHub where I can either click on it and copy and paste it into another project at home, or I could download it to my hard drive at home using this button. I could download the zip and unzip it and use it at home. Hope this is helpful.